Question 1. What does this road sign indicate about the upcoming intersection? A. You have priority. B. You must give way to traffic. C. Traffic lights are ahead. D. Stop before intersection. Answers is B. You must give way to traffic. The inverted triangle sign indicates give way. You must yield to all traffic on the intersecting road. Question 2. What action is mandatory when approaching this sign? A. Slow down and proceed. B. Stop completely and give way. C. Give way only if traffic present. D. Proceed with caution. Answers is B. Stop completely and give way. The octagonal stop sign requires you to come to a complete halt before the stop line, then give way to all traffic. Question 3. What does this sign indicate regarding priority on the current road? A. You must give way. B. You are on a priority road. C. It's a motorway. D. Traffic calming ahead. Answers is B. You are on a priority road. This sign indicates that you are on a priority road, meaning you have right of way over traffic from intersecting roads, unless otherwise. Question 4. What does this sign mean regarding oncoming traffic? A. Oncoming traffic has priority. B. You have priority over oncoming. C. One-way street ahead. D. No entry for large vehicles. Answers is A. Oncoming traffic has priority. This circular sign with red border and black and red arrows indicates that oncoming traffic has priority in a narrow section of road. Question 5. What does this sign allow you to do concerning oncoming vehicles? A. Give way to oncoming traffic. B. You have priority over oncoming. C. Overtaking is prohibited. D. Speed limit is 30. Answers is B. You have priority over oncoming. This blue square sign with white and red arrows means you have priority over oncoming traffic in a narrow passage. Question 6. What is prohibited when encountering this sign? A. Entry for all vehicles. B. Parking on this street. C. U-turns are not allowed. D. Only right turns forbidden. Answers is A. Entry for all vehicles. The Do Not Enter sign, red circle with white bar, prohibits entry for all vehicles from the direction it faces, typically indicating a one-way street from the other side. Question 7. Which turn is explicitly forbidden by this sign? A. Left turn. B. Right turn. C. U-turn. D. Any turn. Answers is B. Right turn. This prohibitory sign, red circle with diagonal line over a right arrow, indicates that making a right turn is not allowed at this intersection. Question 8. What driving maneuver is prohibited by this sign? A. Turning left. B. Stopping briefly. C. Overtaking other vehicles. D. Driving above 50. Answers is C. Overtaking other vehicles. The No Overtaking sign, red circle with two cars, prohibits drivers from overtaking motor vehicles, except for vehicles if space allows. Question 9. What is the maximum allowed speed by this sign? A. 40 km per hour. B. 50 km per hour. C. 60 km per hour. D. 70 km per hour. Answers is B. 50 km per hour. This circular sign with a red border and the number 50 indicates a maximum speed limit of 50. Question 10. What does this sign mean for stopping and parking? A. Parking is allowed. B. Stopping is prohibited. C. Stopping for loading is fine. D. Waiting is allowed. Answers is B. Stopping is prohibited. The no stopping sign red circle with 2 diagonal lines prohibits both stopping and parking, even for short periods to pick off passengers or goods. Question 11. What does this sign indicate regarding parking? A. Parking is prohibited. B. Stopping is prohibited. C. Parking allowed for 10 min. D. Is allowed. Answers is A. Parking is prohibited. The no parking sign red circle with 1 diagonal line prohibits parking, but brief stopping for immediate or picking off passengers is generally allowed, provided you do not obstruct traffic. Question 12. What traffic arrangement should you expect when seeing this sign? A. A sharp bend to the right. B. A roundabout ahead. C. A multi-lane highway. D. A pedestrian zone. Answers is B. A roundabout ahead. This blue circular sign with 3 arrows forming a circle indicates that you are approaching or entering a roundabout. Traffic already on the roundabout usually has priority. Question 13. Which direction must you proceed in when you see this sign? A. Turn right only. B. Proceed straight ahead. C. Turn left only. D. Any direction is allowed. Answers is B. Proceed straight ahead. This blue circular sign with a straight arrow indicates that vehicles must proceed straight ahead only. Question 14. What action is mandatory at this junction? A. Turn left. B. Turn right. C. Go straight. D. Make a U-turn. Answers is B. Turn right. This blue circular sign with a curved arrow pointing right indicates that drivers must turn right at the upcoming junction. Question 15. Who is this specific track or lane for? A. Pedestrians only. B. Cyclists only. C. And scooters. D. Motor vehicles. Answers is B. Cyclists only. This blue circular sign with a bicycle symbol indicates a mandatory cycle track, which must be used by cyclists and often mopeds depending on local rules. Question 16. What type of road are you entering with this sign? A. A residential zone. B. A motorway. C. A main rural road. D. A service road. Answers is B. A motorway. This blue rectangular sign with a white car and a divided road symbol marks the beginning of a motorway, where specific rules apply, including minimum speed and no stopping. Question 17. What does this sign signify regarding the road ahead? A. Start of a motorway. B. End of a motorway. C. A service road ahead. D. Speed limit increase. Answers is B. End of a motorway. This sign, which is the motorway sign with a red diagonal stripe, indicates the end of a motorway. General road rules and speed limits will now apply. Question 18. What type of road is by this sign? A. A cycling path. B. A road for motor vehicles. C. A pedestrian zone. D. A tram lane. Answers is B. A road for motor vehicles. This blue rectangular sign with a white car indicates a road for motor vehicles, which has specific rules, including higher speed limits than regular roads but lower than motorways, and no bicycles or mopeds are allowed. Question 19. What is the traffic flow on a road by this sign? A. Two-way traffic. B. One-way traffic. C. No entry for large vehicles. D. Priority road ahead. Answers is B. One-way traffic. This blue rectangular sign with a white arrow pointing upwards a one-way road All traffic flows in the direction of the arrow. Question 20. What specific danger is by this warning sign? A. Children playing. B. A pedestrian crossing. C. Cyclists ahead. D. Roadworks. Answers is B. A pedestrian crossing. This triangular warning sign with a pedestrian crossing symbol indicates a pedestrian crossing ahead. You must be prepared to stop for pedestrians. Question 21. What caution should you exercise when you see this sign? A. Watch out for wild animals. B. Children are likely to be present. C. Elderly people crossing. D. School bus stop ahead. Answers is B. Children are likely to be present. This triangular warning sign with two children means you are approaching an area where children are likely to be, such as near a school or playground. Drive extra cautiously. Question 22. What potential hazard does this sign warn about? A. Motorcycles ahead. B. Cyclists entering or leaving. C. Sharing the road. D. Pedestrians on the road. Answers is B. Cyclists entering or leaving. This triangular warning sign with a bicycle symbol indicates that cyclists may be entering or leaving the road ahead. Be prepared for their presence and movements. Question 23. What does this sign indicate about the road conditions ahead? A. Traffic congestion. B. Roadworks are in progress. C. Slippery road surface. D. Uneven road. Answers is B. Roadworks are in progress. This triangular warning sign with a person shoveling indicates roadworks ahead. Expect altered road layouts, speed limits, and workers or machinery on or near the road. Question 24. What road condition does this sign warn you about? A. Loose gravel. B. Slippery road surface. C. Uneven road. D. Dangerous curve. Answers is B. Slippery road surface. This triangular warning sign depicting a skidding car warns of a slippery road surface, often due to rain, ice, or loose material. Reduce speed and drive carefully. Question 25. What does this sign indicate about the road surface ahead? A. A bridge crossing. B. An uneven road. C. A sharp incline. D. A pedestrian crossing. Answers is B. An uneven road. This triangular warning sign with an uneven road surface symbol warns of an uneven road ahead, which could include dips, bumps, or potholes. Adjust your speed accordingly. Question 26. What driving condition should you be prepared for with this sign? A. Heavy rain. B. Strong side winds. C. Foggy conditions. D. Steep descent. Answers is B. Strong side winds. This triangular warning sign with a wind sock indicates strong side winds. Be prepared for sudden gusts that can affect vehicle stability, especially for vehicles. Question 27. What kind of railway crossing is by this sign? A. Crossing. B. Crossing. C. Crossing with barriers. D. Tram crossing. Answers is B. Crossing. This triangular warning sign with a train indicates an unguarded railway crossing ahead. Always check for trains before crossing. Question 28. Is entry permitted for any type of vehicle beyond this sign? A. No entry prohibited for all. B. Yes, except goods vehicles. C. Yes, except motor vehicles. D. Yes, but with caution. Answers is A. No entry prohibited for all. This prohibitory sign red circle means no entry for all vehicles movement prohibited. No traffic is allowed to proceed beyond this point in the direction of the sign. Question 29. Which specific vehicles are prohibited from entering with this sign? A. Motorcycles, B. Goods vehicles, C. Passenger cars, D. Buses. Answers is B. Goods vehicles. This prohibitory sign, red circle with a lorry symbol, indicates no entry for goods vehicles. Other types of vehicles may proceed. Question 30. What maneuver is strictly forbidden by this sign? A. Turning left, B. Turning right, C. Making a U-turn, D. Overtaking. Answers is C. Making a U-turn. This prohibitory sign, red circle with an arrow indicating a U-turn crossed out, means no. You cannot turn your vehicle to face the opposite direction. Question 31. On which side must you pass an obstacle by this sign? A. On the left side, B. On the right side, C. Either side is allowed, D. No passing is allowed. Answers is B. On the right side. This blue circular sign with an arrow pointing right of an obstacle indicates that you must pass the obstacle on its right side. Question 32. Which side must you pass an obstacle when you see this sign? A. On the left side, B. On the right side, C. Both sides are allowed, D. Stop before obstacle. Answers is A. On the left side. This blue circular sign with an arrow pointing left of an obstacle indicates that you must pass the obstacle on its left side. Question 33. What specific type of area are you entering with this sign? A. Commercial district, B. A residential area, C. An industrial zone, D. A nature reserve. Answers is B. A residential area. This blue rectangular sign with a house, tree, and people indicates a residential area of. Special rules apply, including a very low speed limit and priority for pedestrians and playing children. Question 34. What does this sign signify regarding the special rules of the area? A. Beginning of a residential area, B. End of a residential area, C. Parking zone, D. Pedestrian priority area. Answers is B. End of a residential area. This sign, similar to the residential area sign but with a red diagonal stripe, indicates the end of a residential area. Normal traffic rules and speed limits resume. Question 35. Which road direction is granted priority at this intersection? A. All directions, B. The main road, C. Minor roads always, D. Only straight ahead traffic. Answers is B. The main road. This additional information plate, used with a give way or stop sign, shows the layout of the intersection and indicates which specific road has priority, the thicker line. Question 36. How must you park your vehicle in this zone as by the sign? A. Perpendicular to the curb, B. Parallel to the curb, C. Partially on the pavement, D. Angled to the road. Answers is B. Parallel to the curb. This additional information plate the method of parking. Here it indicates that vehicles must be parked parallel to the edge of the carriageway. Question 37. What consequences could there be for parking illegally in this zone? A. Only a warning, B. Your vehicle may be towed, C. A small fine only, D. Tire clamping. Answers is B. Your vehicle may be towed. This additional information plate, often used with no parking signs, indicates that illegally parked vehicles in this zone may be towed away at the owner's expense. Question 38. What does this sign warn about ahead on the road? A pedestrian crossing. B. Traffic lights. C. Roadworks. D. A roundabout. Answers is B. Traffic lights. This triangular warning sign with a traffic light symbol indicates that there are traffic lights ahead. Be prepared to slow down and stop if necessary. Question 39. What is the general maximum speed limit within built-up areas in the Netherlands unless otherwise? A. 30 km per hour. B. 50 km per hour. C. 70 km per hour. D. 80 km per hour. Answers is B. 50 km per hour. In built-up areas, the general maximum speed limit is 50, unless specific signs indicate a different limit. Question 40. What is the general maximum speed limit on Dutch motorways for passenger cars, unless signs show otherwise? A. 100 km per hour. B. 130 km per hour. Daytime restrictions apply. C. 120 km per hour. D. 90 km per hour. Answers is B. 130 km per hour. Daytime restrictions apply. The general maximum speed limit on motorways is 130, but it is often to 100 between 6:0 and 19:0. Outside these hours, 130 applies if not otherwise signposted. Question 41. Who has priority at an unmarked intersection of equal roads in the Netherlands? A. Vehicles coming from the left. B. Vehicles coming from the right. C. The vehicle going straight. D. The fastest vehicle. Answers is B. Vehicles coming from the right. At an unmarked intersection where no priority signs or traffic lights are present, vehicles coming from the right have priority. This is a fundamental rule in the Netherlands. Question 42. When are you required to use dipped beam headlights during the day? A. Always if your car has them. B. In tunnels, heavy rain or fog. C. Only when driving on motorways. D. Never, only daytime running lights. Answers is B. In tunnels, heavy rain or fog. Dipped beam headlights are mandatory during the day when visibility is poor, such as in tunnels, heavy rain, snow or fog. Daytime running lights are for general daytime visibility. Question 43. What is a safe following distance principle in good conditions? A. Half a car length. B. The rule. C. 1 car length. D. 5 meters. Answers is B. The rule. The rule is a widely recommended guideline for maintaining a safe following distance. In adverse conditions, this distance should be increased. Question 44. What is prohibited regarding mobile phones while driving a vehicle? A. Using hands-free devices. B. Holding any mobile electronic device. C. Having it switched on in the car. D. Using it while stationary in traffic. Answers is B. Holding any mobile electronic device. It is strictly prohibited to hold any mobile electronic device including mobile phones, navigation systems, tablets while driving. This applies even when stationary in traffic. Hands-free use is allowed. Question 45. What should you do when approaching a pedestrian crossing without traffic lights? A. Speed up to clear it quickly. B. Be prepared to stop for pedestrians. C. Pedestrians must wait for you. D. Honk your horn to warn them. Answers is B. Be prepared to stop for pedestrians. At a pedestrian crossing without traffic lights, pedestrians have priority. You must slow down and be prepared to stop to let them cross safely. Question 46. Under what circumstances can you overtake a tram in the Netherlands? A. Always on the left side. B. On the right side if safe and space allows. C. Only if the tram is stationary. D. Trams cannot be overtaken. Answers is B. On the right side if safe and space allows. Trams are generally overtaken on the right. Overtaking on the left is only allowed if the tracks are on the far right or if it's a one-way street. Question 47. Until what age or height are children generally required to be in a suitable child seat in a car? A. Up to 8 years old. B. Up to 135 centimeters tall. C. Up to 10 years old. D. Up to 150 centimeters tall. Answers is B. Up to 135 centimeters tall. Children shorter than 135 centimeters must be transported in an approved and suitable child seat or booster seat. This rule applies regardless of their age. Question 48. What is the primary function of the braking system ABS in a vehicle? A. To increase braking power. B. To prevent wheels from locking during braking. C. To automatically apply emergency brakes. D. To assist with parking maneuvers. Answers is B. To prevent wheels from locking during braking. ABS prevents the wheels from locking up during hard braking, allowing the driver to maintain steering control and reduce the risk of skidding, especially on slippery surfaces. Question 49. What is the correct reaction when an emergency vehicle with flashing blue lights and siren approaches? A. Continue driving normally. B. Give way and if necessary stop safely. C. Follow closely behind it. D. Flash your headlights at it. Answers is B. Give way and if necessary stop safely. You must always give way to emergency vehicles, police, ambulance, fire brigade using both flashing blue lights and sirens. If necessary, pull over to the side and stop safely to let them pass. Question 50. What is the primary action to take if you get a flat tire on a motorway? A. Try to change the tire immediately. B. Move to hard shoulder, activate hazard lights. C. Stop in current lane and call for help. D. Drive slowly to next exit. Answers is B. Move to hard shoulder, activate hazard lights. Safety is paramount on motorways. Move your vehicle to the hard shoulder as soon as it's safe, activate hazard lights, exit the vehicle on the passenger side, and stand behind the crash barrier while calling for assistance.